Hello, everybody. We are live again and without missing a week. That's nice. I'm
Yeah,
here with
makes sense.
my wingman, my partner in crime for any idea, as always. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, hello, hello.
Nakita, how are you?
Hello, sir.
Doing well,
Hello,
doing
sir.
well. How are you doing, guys?
And
Yeah,
I also
good.
have here Mr. Kashi, a dear friend of
Thank
mine
you.
from Pakistan. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. How are you?
Have I'm good. And
Okay.
and
Wow,
Mr.
Mr.
Bilal.
Bilal.
By the
Mr.
way,
Milal.
yeah, I just heard Bilal speaking in Arabic and his voice tone changes completely. Well, but as we chose today is storytelling. Do you
So,
prefer to tell single stories or do you prefer to continue the story? I start the story and you guys continue. What do you prefer to do?
I think it'll be funnier if you start and each of us says like
Mm-hmm.
a couple of
Okay,
sentences.
because we're gonna have the craziest stories, and people in chat can also play, right?
Yeah, right, right.
So
I think we should try to make it well reasonable, right?
yeah, but Bilal loves it because we start and we never know how it's going to end. So you have to pick
Actually,
up.
yeah.
Mm,
How do
mm.
we end? Like, when do we end?
Yeah,
It can
we
go on
have we
forever.
have to guide the story and say now let's end it. Like
Okay, when it gets just too much, right? When it's
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
unbearable.
Like I think we're gonna keep the story going for 5 or 10 minutes and then we stop. Maga
Okay,
says
yeah.
Maga says hello to all of us. Thank you for
Hello,
being
Megan.
here. Nice to have you here. And let's see. There's
Guy,
also
Guy is with us.
GB in Canada. Hello,
Okay.
GB.
everybody. Just wa-
Jim.
just watching today to see you all. Guy, you told me
Hello,
you
Gay.
would be at the doctor. You might be at the doctor's waiting room watching the podcast. That's nice.
I I
Yeah,
thought
he
he is
is.
our Gi.
Huh? Yeah,
I
he
thought
is.
he is Gi.
He is.
He is. He is.
GB.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
okay,
Guy.
okay,
GB,
okay.
I guess. I guess. Are you Guy? The
Yeah.
GYE the GYI we know? So, okay. I'm gonna start the story. It was a warm day and I was walking down the street when suddenly, what happened suddenly? Nikita.
Um, a cat appeared.
Okay, I'm laughing because Nikita loves cats. That's why. Allah, he said, it's me. Guy says it's me. Thanks, Guy. So, a cat appeared. What about now, Kashi? What happens to the cat?
Cats, I think, disappeared.
Okay.
So, how are we gonna continue the story if the cat disappears? Do give food to
Doesn't
the cat
matter.
or do something. So the cat disappeared, and then what
Yeah.
happens, Bilal? The cat suddenly disappears.
Can disappear. Okay, but I will go with the when I kicked off the slide of the rails. Yeah, I fall on on the rails. I will
Mm,
go with the my leg is was hurt, a lot of hurt, and suddenly I have pain of my leg. It
mm.
was the train of the ankle.
So let me recap. The cat disappears.
Okay,
You are walking on the railroad, the railings, the railroad or the railings. The
really.
railroad, I guess, right? And then your leg is hurt, and
Yeah.
then you feel pain, and then what have then I have to continue. After you feel pain, you go to
Okay.
the hospital and you need hospital care. and then a nurse comes to talk to Bilal. And then what happens?
Mm, the nurse says, "What happens to your leg?"
What happens to his leg, Kashi? Go ahead.
Like a dialogue.
Okay.
We have to make a dialogue now. I think.
What happens to his leg, Kashi? Everything that comes to your mind, you can say.
Okay.
You can say like
I think
he was playing football or he was playing soccer, and you know.
I think he was crossing road to catch the
Mm.
girl.
To catch a girl. Okay. What
So
about now, Bilal? What about now?
I think the nurse should you will discuss with the doctor
Mm.
to to put the patient for physical examination and make X-ray.
no,
Okay.
that's boring, Bilal. That's boring. We have
Bilal,
to.
make it funnier, Bilal.
Yeah,
Make
make
it
it funny.
funnier.
Come on, come on. It's a dialogue. Say
Okay,
something. I don't know. Something funny.
You're being so technical, Bilal.
Yeah, indeed.
okay. What else?
Mm.
Okay, go ahead, sir. I will continue after.
Okay. So so when the nurse comes, um she examines Bilal, but the
Uh-huh.
girl that Bilal was going to meet was
Uh-huh.
crying because she felt guilty and felt that
Okay,
she was to blame for making him hurt his leg or whatever, you know?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And what do you do to calm the girl down, Nikita?
Mm, I approach her. I tell her, well, I tell her that I'm a musician and I'm going to a gig. A gig is going to be
Mm-hmm.
with hippies, you know, a
Mm-hmm.
hippie festival.
Mm-hmm.
It's by the way, we are talking about kind of 1960s. So imagine
Okay.
the 1960s.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a musician. I'm going to a gig, and we are
Mm-hmm.
going to play the Beatles there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's what I tell her.
Okay. And go ahead, Kashi. Try to bring Bilal's family to the story. Like his mother
Okay.
comes, or and they call and they come to see him at the hospital. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Kash
I
is
think
good. Kash is good to make up stories. I know. Go ahead.
I feel
just
like I
just
confused
because
Kashi. I feel like I confused Kashi.
No,
No,
no, no, no,
did I
no.
confuse you?
You can say while Nikita was talking to the girl, their parents came into the room, and then you go ahead.
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bilal parents came to the hospital,
Mm,
and they asked, "Oh, Bilal, what's happening with your leg? I can't expect you were going to the college, but what's happening with you?" Then, okay, mother, okay, mom, don't worry, I am okay. My leg is okay, and nurse put bandages on my leg, and everything is fine. So I think Bilal will say
okay,
to her
Bilal.
mother this.
Okay, Bilal. You go.
you know my mother is coming in the room in the real life now.
Okay. It's good that
This
she
same,
doesn't understand English.
I think.
Mm,
Okay. My
Okay,
parents
okay.
come to our room, and now
mm,
I want to try to lying
mm,
about my parents.
mm-hmm,
I was talking them to I was playing football, and
mm-hmm.
I just falling down. That's what
Okay.
happening.
So
Fern.
you lied to them. You didn't tell them about the railroad story, about the girl story. You lied to them. That's
For
nice.
sure, I can.
Okay.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay. That
So
will do.
so now we're gonna head to the end. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
Okay.
start
Right.
the end for you guys. So after talking to the girl for a while because she was sobbing, Nikita assures the girl that everything is gonna be fine. Um, and also, Bilal receives a call from his brother who's in the U.S. And then he feels really glad because his brother called, and his pain starts to go away. But they are still waiting for the doctor to come to so he can be able to be released from the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
You go, you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But no, no, I
Mm.
just want to say that
Go
if
ahead.
I do, the story is gonna go on forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another nurse comes in. Another nurse comes in, and she
Mm.
tells Bilal that the doctor is gonna be here in just an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So Bilal decides to read a book.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, because he's anxious to leave, so he starts reading a book. Okay,
For a
Kashi, what
minute.
happens next? So while he's waiting for the doctor, he starts to read a book because he's anxious to go home.
Okay.
Ah.
Mm, right now, not because I have little dirty mind. Just
No, no,
I'm
no,
I'm
no, no dirty mind now. No dirty mind now.
no, no, just right now I'm getting
Okay,
different scenarios.
okay,
Just
okay,
that's why I'm not able to say anything here.
okay.
Just
Yeah,
that's why. Okay,
let me
just
help you. Uh,
again. Please help
uh,
me in this.
uh.
So suppose
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna help you.
just explain.
And
Okay,
suddenly the nurse comes and advises Bilal to be calm because the doctor is on his way.
Mm,
So what can you say now?
okay.
okay. Uh, if doctor is on his way and Bilal is feeling pain due to his leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then
Mm-hmm.
we have to calm him. So because
Mm-hmm.
doctor is on his way, so I think I will explain. I will tell him a story, a little story, little situations.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should calm in these situations. Everything will be fine. So I will help him to reduce his pain
So
to
Bilal,
telling by
how
telling him
will
some
the
situation.
story end now? How will the story end?
Okay, Bilal's parents leave him alone, and there is no one with Bilal in the room. And suddenly, the girl was visiting to the Bilal, and Bilal is transferred to Michael Jackson and was singing and danced.
Nice one.
And
I
he
like that.
Okay,
he
so
put
let
his
me
chair.
finish this story to give it some sense. So
Why
the
why don't
doctor,
why don't
huh?
you leave it like this? It's brilliant. He just
Yeah,
he just
but
starts singing.
yeah, but suddenly the doctor comes to the room and he tells Bilal that he was a little bit delusional because of the painkillers that he took, and
Okay.
he actually only had a cat scratch on his leg. That's why the cat disappeared, because he only had a cat scratch and he made such a fuss. That's the end of the story. So he would be free to go home.
Okay. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Okay.
Okay. Now it makes
I gave
sense.
it a good end because I stitched the story, like, you
Yeah,
know.
right,
Yeah, yeah.
right. Well,
But it was I like when Bilal talks about Michael Jackson to see to see Michael Jackson moonwalking. I think we should work with quick questions now, like the
Okay.
lightning rounds, like my
uh,
family is, my friends are, and as you got, and as I always do this with you guys, I think you should do this with me. So let's play, because I'm really quick to answer and you can think quick. Okay?
mm,
So Nakita, you start because you know me
okay,
the longest.
okay.
You're gonna give me the phrase, and I'm gonna complete the phrase into a sentence. Okay?
Right, right. Should I confuse you with the phrase, or should it be?
No, 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 no. You're gonna put like Your friends are, your work is, you
Yeah,
like
right,
the,
right. I
yeah,
mean the phrase,
yeah.
the phrase.
Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. I know you want to get me for years. Go ahead. In that sense. Go ahead.
Okay, okay, yeah. Your favorite time of the day is?
When I'm sleeping.
I was thinking about, morning, afternoon.
No, no, no. To work, I like to work in the morning. In the afternoon, I am a
Uh,
little tired, and at night, even more tired. Well, but
mm,
all of my students are great, so I'm never tired because they raise my energy, and I feel energetic, and
yeah,
so
right. They say that you should take a little
yeah,
10-minute nap,
yeah,
in the afternoon.
yeah,
It helps.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So Kashi, what's your, you start and I finish.
Okay, okay, okay.
Like
Uh,
my
what do
family
you
is
do?
my friend, my friends are, no, you start and I finish. Like I would like to travel to, my best friend is, this kinds of questions.
No, just I have to ask to you. Yeah, I have.
You give the beginning of the sentence and I finish the sentence you
Right.
know
Okay, just actually, I want to ask to you, what do you do
okay.
when you have some time? What do you do when you have some time after a little break of the class?
If it's not too late, I call my friends. If it's very late, I watch some TV, and then I talk to my family, I talk to my kids, and
Mm.
that's the way it goes, you know? Bilal,
Okay.
Okay.
but ask the lightning round, like my friends are this kinds of things. My
Okay.
my favorite word is, you know how it works. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Movies Forrest Gump is
Uh, I see myself in that movie. It hits hard, you know?
okay. Yeah.
I see myself.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see myself
Favorite season.
in the movie. It seems that I am leaving the movie.
Because
What?
of the story, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, okay.
Favorite season is.
My favorite season is winter because
Okay.
when it's summer here, it's really really hot. You go, Nikita.
I'm just thinking, if you came here, you would not say that.
Yeah.
You would not say that.
Yeah, because because you live in a fridge basically. I
No,
know.
I'm actually all right. It's the southwest of the country. I'm actually all right. If you go, to the
Yeah.
eastern part,
So ask me one more, and then I will ask you guys one.
I've forgotten. I had a good one and I've forgotten.
Okay.
Just
So
give
I'm
me
going to
a moment.
start, and when it's your turn, then I'll change. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So do we have Dab here? Let's see.
I don't
Oh, he's
know.
here for a long time, maybe. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't see you here.
Well, okay.
Sorry. Okay.
We can't hear
Um,
you, man. The mic.
the mic is off.
I
Okay.
was waiting here for the
My,
last 16 minutes.
I'm
So,
sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
We
Text
are
me the next
sorry.
time. I'm sorry. I didn't see you. I didn't see you. Sorry. You told you would be late. Um,
I,
but
I think
that's
it
that's
would be
nice.
fair if we.
That's nice because he's the moderator of the channel. So he wrote hello,
Oh,
so I could see
okay.
him.
Last
Hmm.
they have texted me, but I didn't see it, and I replied him. I didn't
How unfair we
recognize.
are.
I was
Just how,
thinking,
how cruel.
4-1,
who is
four
this?
one. So, Dev, ask me a lightning round question, the way that you
okay.
like.
Bilal is eating dash.
Bilal is eating rice. Yes, rice and yogurt.
Okay. I was wondering what he's eating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ask me a question now. So
Mm,
I was muted, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, yeah,
no
rice
problem.
and yogurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
no problem. Ask me something
fa-
like, and I give you the answer.
Please don't answer when I will have money. My question is, I will
Mm.
visit to India in
Maybe eventually I want to travel and I want to visit India. I will visit India when you graduate.
Mm.
When you
oh my God,
graduate in college, I'm gonna be there. So
it's three
Okay.
years from now.
that's not a promise, but I'll try. That's not a promise, but I'll try.
Mm.
But it's very
Okay.
Give
far.
give me 4 years. So
Prepare
my
yourself, Dave.
yeah, and then we're gonna find a midway so everybody can meet. So um my question for you, Nikita, is um the life is in your perspective. What is life?
Mm. It's a gift. I
Okay.
like saying that. It
Okay.
truly is.
I believe. Bilal, um, learning English and meeting new people uh, made me.
Made me. Okay.
I like your questions, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good question. How can I say? Make me a good. I will go to most valuable person and
Mhm.
improve my communication skills.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dev, how was it for you uh, meeting me and being my close friend for 1 year and a half almost?
For me, it's like a gift because I had no foreign friends and suddenly you met me.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a gift for me.
Okay. Kashi, what do you want your son to think of you when he's 18 years old? How do you want him to take you for? Oh, my dad is respectful. My dad is a hero. How do you want your son to see you when he's 18?
When he is 18, I think he will say, uh, "My dad is my hero."
That's
Oh,
nice.
good.
Okay.
That's really
Yeah,
good. That's really. We say
I
that.
want, I want, I
Go ahead.
want to become an ideal. I want to become an ideal for him.
Mm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so
A
that's
role.
why
So you actually
ro-
want to be a role model to him,
role model,
right?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice, nice,
Yes.
good. And
Because
uh,
sons learn from their parents,
yeah,
when parents because when parents do anything, so your children learn same thing, so
yeah.
you have to
We
be
give
aware.
them. Yeah, we are a reflection to them.
Yes.
You know.
Exactly.
So.
Especially in actions.
Mhm.
In
Mm.
actions, right?
We live. This question is for everybody. So we live in different cultures.
One thing
Go
I
ahead.
think i
Yeah.
think babies I think babies don't hear from ears, they hear from eyes.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
eyes.
Exactly.
That's a good thing because we say that the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? So
Mm.
Exactly.
Yes.
it's really connected. So let me ask you something. We
Yeah.
are all from different cultures, uh, and apart from Nikita, everybody here is my student or has already been my student. Um, what have you seen in me as a person, a characteristic that because I am from Brazil and my culture is completely different, what did you see in me that you think, oh, I never thought it that way, and it's really cool the way that he thinks. What is something that I in conversations or in teaching classes that you saw and you said, oh, I never thought like that, and it's a good thought, you know? What do you think, Nikita? What did you see? What is a characteristic that I have that you
Mm-hmm.
think it's cool. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the culture what's something that I do or something that I say or something that I've said that made you think differently about things.
Just give me a moment. I've got one thing, and we talked
Mhm.
about it, but maybe
Okay.
I'll remember something else.
Okay. Mhm. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the first one. We've
Mhm.
talked about it. The
Mm.
way, the way that you talk
Mhm. Mhm.
in Brazil,
Yes.
it's uh, it's not like one person just says one thing, then another person starts. No, it's more like we both talk at the same time.
Yeah, we
Uh,
overlapping, you mean?
yeah, well, not only. I mean, it might be
Yeah.
an argument, it
Mhm.
might be
Mhm.
just a conversation, but
Mhm.
with you, I don't feel the pressure that I shouldn't start talking right now. I know
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
unless I start talking right now, I will never get my point across.
Yeah.
Because it's just the way you talk there.
Yeah.
It's not a problem there, right? It's just the
No.
way you do things.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
So
just the way
I,
the
I
culture
always
goes.
keep
Yeah.
I always
Mhm.
keep that in mind, when we
Yeah.
have a
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
because because I want to engage with you, and
right.
then I oh great, and then and I like to say that in Brazil we mend subjects, because
Uh-huh.
we go
Uh-huh.
mending, subjects.
Why
What
do
about
you think why
uh,
do you think that happens? I mean, why do you think you do that?
I think there is a characteristic that they have in India as well.
Hmm.
Dev can correct me if I'm wrong, but overlapping means that you are making the conversation going. Like you say,
Yes.
"Oh, my friend Kashi from Pakistan.
Hmm.
Oh, I am his friend too," and then we connect, and because there's a lot of we return to the point we were where we were in Brazil and keep talking.
Oh,
That's a nice thing. We come and go, come and
yeah,
go, come and
right. It
go.
it's it's not like just a conversation
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
topic changes from one
It's
to
not a
another.
linear conversation. Yes,
Right.
it's a give and take. It's a give and take all
I
the
like
time.
that. I like that. It's
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 a
a
give
good
and take.
rambling
It's
conversation.
a give and take. Yeah. So, Bilal, what is the characteristic from me that you see and you say, good, that's good. That's something that I've learned that can be applied for everything.
Okay, I will talk about that in general, and after that, I will
Mm-hmm.
focus on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So I will go with
Mm-hmm.
honest character. It's
Yeah.
maybe one of the most
Mm-hmm.
greatness of characters.
Mm-hmm.
Character you have any teacher,
Mm-hmm.
any person. You have to
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
be honest in everything, not in learning or in teaching.
Yeah.
So and we are lucky to have one
Mm-hmm.
of this teacher like you say
Mm-hmm.
because you
Mm-hmm.
are honestly person and when you
Mm-hmm.
talk about something you talk about something
Mm-hmm.
100%. Yeah,
Hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I love this character of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Sure. What about you, Dev? Who's been with me the longest as well after Nikita.
Actually, I love two of your characteristics. One is politeness, and one is your
Mm,
innocence.
mm-hmm.
Politeness in the sense,
Innocence. That's nice. Good.
yeah,
Uh,
because your polite, your
mm,
politeness. I love your
mm-hmm.
politeness because
Mm-hmm.
you are the most polite teacher I have ever seen in India and
Mm-hmm.
on Hello Talk as well. And
Mm-hmm.
innocence is in the sense when you talk with us, sometimes you behave like a baby, sometimes you behave like a professional teacher, and I love that. I
Yeah.
love your characteristics. Yeah.
And
Good.
what about you? And what about you, Kashi? What do you
Yeah,
think?
I have many more things about you, and you are so cool. And as a teacher, if I think, because most of the important thing I can explain here, that you push your student how
Mm-hmm.
to learn. You should learn. When you waste your time, you can lose your time. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to So I think as a student, when I was learning from you and you were teaching me, most of the time I see I waste time, but you push
Mhm.
me. Kashi, you learn. I think it's a
Mhm.
good thing because most of the
Mhm.
teachers don't do this,
Yeah.
but you do, and you are so cool.
Yeah.
I like to talk to you, and I
Mhm.
learn different things.
Mhm.
You are a good teacher. I can ask every each question to you, so
Mhm.
it's good for
Mhm.
me. I think you're a good teacher.
Yeah, thank you so much for this. I asked not about me because I wanted to talk about the Brazilian culture through me. But let me tell you some things that I've learned from you guys. I said I've learned because I still learn, and I hope I will never stop learning. Like from Nikita, for example, I
Okay.
wish I could have the directiveness that Nikita has. If he needs to
Mm,
say, "Oh, please be quiet," he says, and he doesn't feel bad. But
good
we
point.
talked
Yes.
about that for the first time when we had the culture corner with Dev, because in Brazil we have an indirect culture, and
Mm,
Nikita's culture is a direct culture.
yes.
You know,
Yes.
Okay.
and also it's really good because Nikita's he's a quick thinker, so you can get the message across, and this give and take that we have in Brazilian conversation with Nikita works completely fine.
Yeah. Because I
and,
understand. You
and
know.
also and also Nikita's sense of humor. And when
Mm,
it comes to Bilal, I'm giving the point as a Brazilian culture and also as a Brazilian individual. I could see that Bilal is so eager to learn that every sentence that I say, it seems that he's trying to drink it. The level of observance that he
right.
goes, because he wants to learn that, and it's so important. He knows he's learning something for life, something that helps something that's gonna help him in his career. And it really fascinates me, the not only the friend that he is, that's why he's a member of the podcast, not only the friend that he is, but also the passion that he has for learning, and how appreciative of the English language he is, and he knows how important it will be into the future for him.
Mm,
So
okay.
I can see it very clearly because I can see when he's learning from me because he's my student now,
Right.
and when he can learn from me, and when when I give him the mechanisms that he wants to learn, it's really fascinating. Am I
Mm,
wrong? Am I wrong, Bilal, on what I said?
No, no, you are totally right. Thank you, sir,
Yeah,
for that.
yes,
Yes,
Bilal.
yes,
uh,
yes.
I am
you
feel
know,
on the sky now.
isn't it more of a personal trait that Bilal has? I mean, it's not exactly
Yeah. Mhm.
like the thing that we've talked
Mhm.
with my
Mhm.
culture. So
Yeah.
if a person is motivated, then it's more
Yeah.
about that person
Sure.
specifically. You know,
Mhm.
I'm
And
just thinking, Bilal, maybe you will be able to just prompt
mhm.
me here.
Yeah.
Are all people in Jordan so eager to learn and
Yeah.
just curious? I know
That's a
we
good
shouldn't
question.
generalize, I know, but I'm
Yeah.
just thinking maybe you can,
Mhm.
you know, can remember a personal
Mhm.
trait that a lot of people in
Yeah.
Jordan has
Mhm.
have.
Not in. Okay, okay. I will talk about that. You mean how can person go to the gym and learning English maybe on the program on university?
Uh,
Some you can.
I
No,
mean,
what he wants to know if that let me help you here, Nikita. What he wants to know is if every single person in Jordan at your age level, they have the same eagerness to learn that you do.
mm-hmm, Mhm.
Yes, maybe you can maybe I can I say
Yeah.
maybe 50% of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, you
Mm.
can
So,
see that
so
in Jordan.
as you thought, Nikita, it's a personal trait. It's a personal trait.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I know it's
Yeah.
difficult to
Mhm.
to just pinpoint one thing
Mhm.
that
Yeah. Mhm.
everyone shares,
Yeah.
but I was just
Sure.
curious. I think it's the same here.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
can meet a lot of people that
Mhm.
they just don't care.
Yeah.
They drink,
Mhm.
they smoke, they don't learn anything. They just
Yeah.
exist.
They
And
just
other
don't care. They just let it go. I
yeah,
go with the
yeah,
flow, right? I go with
just
the flow. Yeah.
just live and
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
nothing. Just live
Yeah.
for nothing.
They don't have a, how can we say, they don't have a goal in life. They
Yes,
just,
Yes,
no
yeah.
goal, no purpose,
Yeah.
nothing.
there are
And what
a lot of here like that, but no, not
yeah.
all.
I think everywhere,
Yeah,
every country we have this kind of person. And about Dev, what I can say, I know Dev for 1 year and a half, and
Okay.
I remember that the first thing that Dev had that was playing against him a little bit, he was extremely shy at the beginning, and then
Mm,
he started coming to the sessions, and I saw that he was very talented. And to make him learn, I put him as a moderator on Hello Talk, and then we
okay.
had a stronger friendship. He was helping me with the classes all the time. And then when he was ready to college, he was really the person that I thought that he should be, because he had all the
Mm,
potential. So in 1 year on Hello Talk, he was blossoming into a stronger and more self confident person. I don't know if it was because of the sessions on Hello Talk. I don't know if it was because he was growing, he was getting more mature.
mm,
I don't know, but he completely changed from the guy I saw on day one and the guy I still have seen up until today.
mm,
So, do you agree with me, Dev?
Yeah, absolutely. Because when I used to come on Hello Talk, I found
Mm-hmm.
so many people to talk from different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
In India, I usually don't talk to many people, but on
Yeah.
that platform, I
Yeah.
got to talk to so many people. With
Yeah.
you, with Bilal, with
Mm-hmm.
Gee, and there were so many people, and it gave me an
right.
Yeah.
opportunity to
Yeah.
express myself.
Yeah.
Dave, your voice like you are drowning. I think. I'm joking.
He's
I'm joking. I'm joking,
sound,
guys.
his sound is a little bit faulty. And about
Right.
I
Kashi,
think it's a hand free.
yeah, it's the
Okay,
headphones.
okay, sir. Okay.
And
Yeah.
about Kashi, what could I see was the very first time that he came. I We have a lot of other Pakistani friends like Ghazi, for example. But the first time that Kashi came to the session, I saw that we have also Naveed, who's from Pakistan, who's our friend. But the first time Kashi came, I could see that he was a little bit different because he was more open-minded. He had a funny way to do things, and one of the things that can pinpoint, as Nikita very well put earlier, was that he's very reliable and very trustful. So
Mm,
you can talk to him about anything. If you need him, he's right there. Like, I need you in 5 minutes. And if he's not busy, he's going to be there. And we could develop a very good friendship, like, uh, to the level of, I don't have brothers and sisters, but for me, it's to the level of brotherhood, because we don't have judgment between us. We don't have culture difference between us. We talk about parenthood. We talk about, like, what's going on with his son. I tell him, oh, it's because of this and it's because of that. So we can exchange many things. But I think that the key for the respect that we have on the podcast is that we respect each other. It doesn't
Oh, thank
matter.
you
It,
so much.
it doesn't matter the country we are, like all of us. We respect each other. That's why that's why I wanted to talk about Brazil, and then I could mix up all the cultures together. So if there wasn't respect between, and also the friendship that we have, this podcast wouldn't be possible. Like with Guy is the same.
Agreed.
If Guy
Yeah.
was here, we would say the same, and Johncito, who's always busy, and today he's busy again, but next week he's gonna be here. So I think that no matter what country you're from, we have to be polite and respectful. That's the key. Like we
Mm,
That's
should
the
never
key.
right.
we should never like I am 20, let's say I am 20 years older than Kashi, and he never called me an old person. I think it's so disrespectful when you are talking to an older person, and a person comes and say, "Oh, you didn't understand what I say because you are older than me." For
Yeah,
me,
that's bad.
for me, that's a privilege to be
Yeah.
older. So, and also, I talk to you guys as if I were the same age you guys are. You know, if I talk to Bilal, for example, sorry, I would come to his age and remember all the experiences I had. So
Mm,
I think that's the thing that I do with all my students around Brazil and with my students around the world. You know, so we should not have any kind of prejudice. Like it's not because Kashi is 27 and I am 46 that he's gonna call me an old person, or vice versa. That I'm gonna say to him, "Oh, you're too young and I'm not going to talk to you." No, age is just a number. But
right.
never but never tell a person, "Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't understand me because you are older than me, or you're very old."
Mm,
It would be very disrespectful in any culture. I
right.
don't know if you agree with me, because I have to level up myself to your guys' level. So that's what I mean, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're saying that if
Mhm.
you just put yourself in our shoes,
Yeah,
if you will,
yeah. I put myself in your shoes all the
yeah,
time.
it's easier to understand us, right? So
Yes,
if
yes,
you
yes,
imagine that, well, if you imagine that you're at the same age, you're going
yeah,
through the
yeah,
same things that we do, and do the same things that we are doing right now,
yeah.
of course it
I
makes things
yeah.
easier.
I think the whole world should study a subject I studied in college called
Mhm.
communication theory.
Oh,
So, what is communication theory? Communication theory is something that what is going to be the age of the audience that I'm going to talk to. So,
okay.
I don't talk to Kashi the way that I talk to a person who I'm teaching who's older.
Mhm.
I also joke, but I have different jokes. So I
Right,
adjust the jokes to the age of the person without being disrespectful. That's
right.
what I mean. Like, let's suppose, because Dev is very young, and let's suppose that he comes to me. Oh, maybe he asks me something and I don't understand, and I say sorry. Like today, Kashi told me something. uh I don't know which expression he used texting me, that I said, "What is this?" I didn't understand the expression, so he explained to me. This is
Okay,
what I mean. This is the kind of so it doesn't matter that Dev is 20 or 19 and I am. We talk at the same level. If I talk to Bilal, I know how to talk to him. This is, it, people have to understand that age is just a number, and to get old is a privilege. Is a
well, yeah,
privilege,
fair enough.
Yes.
So
I
I,
really like
I, I
your
guess,
point,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
your
Mhm,
point about
mhm,
well, when you said that thing that when you
mhm,
talk to someone, you
mhm,
just keep it in mind that that
mhm,
person is older, that person is
mhm,
maybe a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, yeah.
Why not?
Of
Or
course, the jokes that I have with Kashi are not the same jokes that I have with Bilal, because
mhm,
why? They are close in age, but Kashi has some kind of experience because Kashi is also married. Kashi has a son, and Bilal doesn't yet. So
mm,
Bilal is on the way, but Kashi has already passed it. So I can
yes,
insert things. That's what I'm talking about. That's how
right.
we can exchange about other things. Because something that I call that's really important, just to end the conversation today, that is amazing. It's called
because
repertoire. Repertoire.
because
You know,
Oh,
go ahead.
because
Go ahead.
because
Mm.
because I am married. I have crossed the road
Yeah. Yeah.
and without injuring my leg.
Yeah.
But right
Yeah.
now, Bilal is on his road.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I,
Bilal is
he
Bilal
was
is still on the road. Bilal
here
is
we
still
still
go.
on
on
the
the
road.
road,
Yeah.
and he
Mm.
was
Yeah.
he was
Mm.
catching the girl, but he get injured on
Couldn't make
on
it.
Yeah.
his
Couldn't
leg.
So
make it.
so that's what I talk about respect, and I think that age is a privilege. But I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And people who are watching Gee, there were other people that I'm seeing for the first time. I'm sorry if I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. And Mega, thank you for being here. And I guess it's really it. I don't. That's why we get along so well, learning about how to deal with the conversation. Because the repertoire that we have is like a backpack. Like Kashi
Mm,
carries a backpack, Nikita carries another backpack. The backpack is the things that you learn in life. So my backpack is
right.
47 years on my back, you know?
It's bigger.
So it's big. No, but that's not because it's bigger that I don't have things to learn from you guys that are only 20, 27, 20 something years old.
Well, yeah, yeah.
That's what people say. Oh, I'm older. I'm not going to learn from younger people. No, in my understanding, that's wrong. I have so much to learn from Bilal. I have so much to learn from everybody. That's what I
Mm,
try, because I'm also eager to
Okay,
learn. Uh, you know.
yes,
Well,
yeah,
it's
definitely.
next
positive
week,
thinking.
yeah, next week we hope to be together again. Thank you everybody for being here.
Right.
Tomorrow, not tomorrow. Next week we'll have another topic. So let's say our goodbyes. Nikita, what do you want to say to finish?
I feel like we had
Mm.
everything, and
Yeah,
I'm quite
sure,
excited actually.
sure,
Uh,
sure.
well, just
Mm,
to sum it up,
mm-hmm,
yeah, I think it's good. It's always good to have this kind of conversation,
mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
I'm glad because there are things to learn for people,
Yeah, sure,
just things to
sure.
pick up. And thank you everybody for watching.
Yeah.
And well, yeah,
There's something in English that sums up what you want to say. We have to
mm,
agree to disagree,
yes, yeah,
right? We have
right,
to agree to disagree. So,
yeah.
Bilalcito, what are your final words for today?
Thank you, sir, for meet us, and thank you guys for that. This is amazing live, and my second word for viewers and spectators: thumbs up and leave comment and share, subscribe
Thank you
for
so
this
much.
channel.
Thank you so
Definitely,
much for this.
definitely.
Thank you so much for this. What about you, Mr. Dev, my oldest Indian friend ever? You know,
Not oldest in the age. It, it was
don't.
again a very funny session with
Again,
you guys.
age is just a number. I am the oldest, by the way, but age is just a number. And what about you, Mr. Kashi? How did it feel for you to fill in for John Cito today? How did you
Hmm.
feel to be How did you feel to be here today?
Yeah, exactly. After a long time, I joined this podcast, and everything
Nice.
was because I met after a long time to Nikita, and I think Nikita voice is so loud, and when I listen, everything was good in the podcast, and I learned different things. I was not expecting what's the scenario, what's the topic in the podcast. Just I was
Mm.
confusing, but
That
That's the point. That's
that's what
the
we
point.
call storytelling, and we end up with a conversation about culture.
really I
Yeah,
really enjoyed
yeah,
it. I really
hmm,
enjoyed it
yeah,
today.
sure. And you're always welcome with us. All right.
Oh,
Definitely.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
So thank you again, everybody, for watching. You can watch it on replay if you couldn't watch it live. And by the way, we are having the Hello Talk sessions now on Zoom.
Mm.
They are very energetic and much more dynamic. So if you want to join, Guy has the link, and just ask him, and he's gonna be with us here next week again. Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody. See you next week. And you hosts, don't leave the session. Stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you, everybody.